Possessive adjectives.
La introducción.
What are possessive adjectives? Possessive adjectives are those which indicate ownership. My is a word we use in English to refer to both singular and plural items being possessed. In Spanish, it doesn't work that way. Possessive adjectives must agree in number with the noun that's being possessed. Let's get started.
El concepto.
Let's learn the different possessive adjectives of the Spanish language. I'll say the possessive adjective in English, and then Cynthia will give us both the singular and plural forms in Spanish. Let's get started. My,
Mi, mis,
your,
tú, tus,
his, hers, or your formal.
su, sus,
Our,
nuestro, nuestros,
their, your, referring to you all.
su, sus.
Possessive adjectives must agree in number with the person or thing they possess. Let's see a few examples. My apple is red.
Mi manzana es roja. Mis manzanas son rojas.
Your pencil is blue.
Tu lápiz es azul. Tus lápices son azules.
Nuestro and nuestra, meaning our, must not only agree in number, but also agree in gender with the thing being possessed. Let's see a few examples. Our house is blue.
Nuestra casa es azul.
Our apples are red.
Nuestras manzanas son rojas.
Our book is blue.
Nuestro libro es azul.
Our cars are old.
Nuestros coches son viejos.
Wizard notes.
As an additional note, the possessive adjectives su and sus are commonly used with 5 of the Spanish pronouns: él, ella, usted, ellos, and ustedes. Usually, the context will make it clear who exactly su or sus is referring to, but sometimes they can be ambiguous. Let's take the English example, his book, su libro. If you need to clarify who the su is referring to, we would say el libro de él. This explicitly indicates that we're talking about his book. Let's see a few examples. Her pencils.
Los lápices de ella.
Your chalkboard, formal.
La pizarra de usted.
You all's exams.
Los exámenes de ustedes.
El vocabulario.
Words used in the classroom. Pencil,
El lápiz. El lápiz.
pen,
El bolígrafo. El bolígrafo.
book,
El libro. El libro.
backpack,
La mochila. La mochila.
calculator,
La calculadora. La calculadora.
exam,
El examen. El examen.
blackboard,
La pizarra. La pizarra.
class,
La clase. La clase.
classroom,
El salón de clase. El salón de clase.
teacher,
La maestra. La maestra.
student,
El estudiante. El estudiante.
La práctica.
Now it's time for listen and repeat. Let's practice our explicit method of indicating possession. Be sure to repeat each Spanish phrase loudly and clearly.
La mochila de él. Las calculadoras de ellos. La maestra de ella. Los bolígrafos de él. El salón de clase de ustedes. Las mochilas de ellos.
Wizard Hot Seat.
All right, we'll practice the standard use of possessive adjectives. I'll give you the English and you respond with the Spanish, focusing on possessive adjectives. My class,
Mi clase.
your class,
Tu clase.
his class,
Su clase.
your class, formal,
Su clase.
our class,
Nuestra clase.
your class, referring to you all.
Su clase.
Great. Now let's try it with the plural noun lápices. My pencils,
Mis lápices.
Your pencils.
Tus lápices.
Her pencils.
Sus lápices.
Our pencils.
Nuestros lápices.
Their pencils.
Sus lápices.
Now, anything is fair game. Let's practice both singular and plural possessive adjectives together. Construct your own Spanish answer based on the English you hear. My backpack.
Mi mochila.
Their books.
Sus libros.
Her test.
Su examen.
You all's calculators.
Sus calculadoras.
La conclusión.
We just looked at possessive adjectives in Spanish. We saw that they must always agree in number with the noun that's being possessed. And in the case of the possessive adjective nuestro or nuestra, we saw that it must also agree in gender. Also, we looked at su and sus and discussed that when it is ambiguous, we can explicitly define it ourselves. As always, feel free to go back into this lesson and listen to the practice sessions until you're totally comfortable with the concepts. Then we can move on together. Exam.
El examen. El examen.
Black.